Hi guys. Hi Tiniki. So we're going live with Vivi. She's gonna teach us her peachy makeup look. Okay, here she is. Wait. Hi, Wei. Magme-makeup ka ba? Hey, Vivi! Hi! How are you?
Oh, you look so sweet. I miss you. I think
I
it was
missed
around.
you.
I think it was around that time, maybe last year, that you were in London.
It was 2 years ago.
What?
I know. Wait, am I right? Oh, am I wrong? Was it just last year?
Was it not?
I'm not sure.
Maybe a year and a half, maybe.
Yes.
Before I got
You're
married.
right. I think it was last year.
I think so. I don't think it was 3 years ago.
How are you?
Good. How is it in the Philippines?
Oh my god, it's crazy. But I'm so glad to talk to you today. This is what I've been looking forward to today. So I'm excited.
Are you in quarantine?
Yes.
Are you in the house at the moment in the Philippines?
Yes, we're in quarantine.
Is it?
Everyone's in quarantine. So hi everyone.
Is it
quarantine.
Hi everyone. Hoping I can see some of my followers here as well too. And if anyone's got a question about makeup or whatever we're doing here today, because I know we're going to focus on skin, on eyes, on eyebrows. We're obviously going to do a little bit of lips, but then mask might cover, might not cover. I mean, it's nice to look nice at home as well. So even if you're not going out.
Yes, that's true.
What did you do with your skin? Because it looks glowy and beautiful as it is.
I just washed my face. I haven't done any skincare yet. So I actually brought out my toner in case you were going to ask me to do that.
I mean,
so yes. I'm going to follow your lead.
I've already prepared the skin. So maybe you start by cleaning the skin and putting moisturize on your skin, serum moisturize, whatever it is that you're doing. We've only got an hour, I know, in this live. So
really?
Well, what we can do is we can close the live and then start another one if we'll have to. But it's 1 hour. Each live is 1 hour, so that's what it is. And maybe meanwhile, I can look if there's anyone asking questions. What would people like to know?
So a lot of people were requesting for your peachy makeup. They saw all your looks and they loved everything, and they were asking for spring and peachy and fresh. And since we're most probably going to be wearing masks for the near future, to focus on the eyes.
It is quite sad. I'm actually going to put something here just to make sure that I'm tanned and nice. It is quite sad, the situation right now, I have to say. It really kind of like, you know, you wake up one day, you're happy, the other day you're not sure what's going on. You're a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Are you in London?
I'm in London, yes. I'm in London.
How is it there?
I think since I saw you got married.
Yes, congratulations and best wishes. I know, and I saw that you've been using your husband as your new model.
Oh, yes. I mean,
has he done that willingly, or?
But it was fun. I mean, when I don't have any models around or no brides, it was you know, the next best thing. So it was fun. It was fun times. Just wondering if anyone can see me well, because my lights were a bit strange today. Do I look too orangey or do I look okay?
I can see you.
Ooh.
There.
Are we back?
Yes. Yes, I can see you.
Look okay.
Yep.
Cool. So there's someone here saying hi from Israel. Hi from Israel. Hope everything's okay. Hey, look at the Weeks and the Makeup Manager. Hello, everyone. And let us know what you'd like to know more, like about makeup, or if you got any questions, I'm gonna scroll a little bit. And Miss Janine here is gonna prep her skin. So your skin is prepared with moisturizer?
Yes, all done.
Good. So let's go forward with foundation. What are you using? What foundation are you going to use? Anything that is lightweighted, because when we're going, you know, it's a summer look, and we don't want to be putting anything that is too heavy. So let's try work it out with a formula that is very lightweighted. I'm actually using the Clinique. It's Even Better Refresh, which is hydrating.
Oh my gosh, I have that same one.
We have the same one. Let's go for it then.
Yes,
Let's
this.
go for it.
What shade are you using?
My shade is...
Can you see the shade? I actually can't see the shade.
I think it's WN48 Oat.
Oh my god, me too.
It's the same.
Yeah. It's exactly the same.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this is really lightweight, so I like this one.
I didn't realize that you're as dark as me, but actually when you're buffing this, if you'll take a little bit of that and you'll buff the brush into the product, then the color is changing a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but I find this color is such a great match for my skin tone, and the formula is super hydrating. So it's such a gorgeous, lovely foundation, this one.
I feel like I've actually gotten so pale since the quarantine, so I don't know, but do you just put it everywhere?
You know what you can do?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, you know what you can do though? You could also add any type of, like, to your moisturizer, you could put some bronzing, you know, some bronzing drops.
Yeah.
And then you put some, and then you kind of like tan your skin if you want. So I've done that just a little bit, not really, but just a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's just really an easy kind of like going out of the house in the summer, because, you know, in the summer we don't really want to add, we don't really want to wear a lot of foundation because it's really hot. And I think, I mean, I haven't been in the Philippines, which is definitely on my list.
Oh my god,
especially
it's
since
super
speaking
hot.
to you. But it's hot, isn't it? How much is it right now?
Actually a storm just passed, but before the storm, the temperature was like 40 degrees Celsius. So it's been super hot. Very, very hot. But it's just about to go into the rainy season. So guys, I actually met Devi in London. Because I went for a Joe Malone event and she was kind enough to reply to me. I just randomly messaged her actually on Instagram. Because I had been
I was lucky enough to come and do your makeup.
Yeah.
It was such a lovely morning, wasn't it? So
it was
fun and inspiring. It was great time.
And if you guys have life questions, Vivi can answer you because she taught me so much. I'm not even kidding. Not just about makeup. Career, life, everything.
I'm looking through questions. Some might not be in English.
Okay, I can translate for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, but hi Omar and Antea. They're my makeup artists here in the Philippines. Hi guys. Ooh, Omar actually helped me sort my brushes. And I'm like trying to remember everything.
Well, you know, each to their own style.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait.
What I'm doing next, which is really annoying, one second, I'm losing light in the actual phone. Very strange. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply some of my favorite, one of my favorite concealers. I've got a bit of under the eye darkness, which I think you're quite good with. You don't really have a lot of
a bit.
Just a little bit. I think you're quite lucky amongst other things that you're quite lucky in. So I've just added this. This is my favorite one, actually. It's Inflammable More Than Concealer by L'Oreal, which is a fabulous concealer. And it's got so much coverage, but all together it's so refreshing and looks really good on the skin, not too heavy, and it doesn't go in the lines of my eyes, which is also very, very good.
Someone was asking the shade of the Clinique. It's 48 Oat.
48 Oat.
And you know, I also have your foundation, your concealer. Is it this one?
Stop it! It's amazing, and we didn't plan it. Amazing.
Magic.
It's incredible.
Okay. From London to the Philippines.
I don't know why I've lost like light on my phone. I can't really see. 1 second. Do you know what? I'm gonna try and request to join again. 1 second.
Okay. Ang kulit nga ni Raver. Guys. Bakit ba siya nanonood? Okay, wait. Oh, that's where you can see the questions pala. I didn't know. Okay. Got it. Okay, guys, we're just waiting for Vivi to come back. Bounce your beauty blender to buff it. Paano? Oh, okay. Nag-blend na ba? I'm so scared. So Omis, I organized my brushes thanks to you and your kodigo. Para hindi mo napagtawanan yung mga brushes ko. Hi, Zarina! Hi, guys. So today we're gonna do another makeup para sa mga walang lakad. Char. The concealer that Vivi used was L'Oreal. This one, the L'Oreal Infallible. And hi, Ate JC! But I think I'll use this one. This is what I used with Anthea. It's the Armani. In number 6. Pag ako na-notice mo, magpapakalbo ako. Talaga. Hi, Alea. Oh my gosh, hi, Japan! Actually, yung L'Oreal, mura lang to compared to other makeup brands. So, it's a good drugstore makeup. Where is the British girl? She was having trouble with her lights, so she said she would request again. Yes, Thea! So, let's just wait for Vivi. Here she is. Hi, Liza Sophia.
Okay. I think it's better.
Yes.
You know when your phone light is going off, when the light on your actual screen? So
yes.
I couldn't see us properly. That's why I tried to.
I never know where. my makeup artist said galingan mo, which in English means you better do good.
You what?
I better do good.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Mag-concealer ka na.
Okay. The thing with makeup, though, it's all about practicing. And I think you're coming from a world where you pretty much know, around you, because you're doing it the whole time and you see how people do it. So I'm sure you'd be fine. I'm absolutely positive.
Yeah, a bit.
So off camera, I just kind of like took any flaws that I have with concealer. And I just covered with a fluffy brush anything I want.
Where are you looking? Are you just looking at your screen when you're doing your makeup?
Am I what?
Are you just looking at your screen when you're doing your makeup?
Yes, but also I've got a little mirror here.
Mirror? Okay, good.
Yes, I've got a little mirror with me here, you see.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy looking at the screen. So you should be having, for future reference, you should be having a mirror next to you. All right, so we're moving on to the next stage. I'm going to let you do that. And meanwhile, I don't know if you've got anything peachy, cream peach.
Let's see what I have here.
It's a bit of a thicker one, but you know what? You don't really have to do even that. What you can do, you can take any lipstick, and that's a tip that you've got. Liquid matte lipstick that you have in shades that is peach or cream peach or anything that would remind me of, I don't know if you've got any cream palette. No?
Okay, I do. I have.
You can also do eyeshadow, so that's okay.
I have some here. Okay, I have this. Can you see?
Yeah, what is that?
It's kind of. This is Bobbi Brown Calypso Coral.
Is this a blush?
Yes. Lips and cheeks.
You know what? Let's just 1 second. Let's just leave it like that. Let's just use eyeshadows because I like you. I'll tell you why. The problem is with blush is that it creases. It goes into the eyes because it's a little bit more oily than eyeshadow. So let's just take. You take any concealer you have, okay? And I'm just going to take eye primer. Any eye primer you have is also great. And the first step I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on my eyelid primers. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any concealer?
Yes.
Good. Take that concealer. I mean, usually it's better with primer because concealer, again, is very hydrated. The primers are a little bit more dry.
Can you use like any primer? Or does it have to be a real eyeshadow primer?
I mean, it's best to use eyeshadow primer because that area tends to be a bit more greasy. But again, you can use any dense concealer. So if you got anything like this, concealers.
Oh my gosh, Omar, I need that.
But you know what? It doesn't really matter, Janine, because you can just use any concealer you have. So just to make sure you have a nice base on your eyelid and that the tone is even. So we don't have any discoloration there or any darkness or anything like that. And the eye is now ready for eyeshadow. And then let me know what kind of eyeshadow palette you have with you. I've got something like this, which is rather big.
Oh my god, that's everything.
I know. I actually wanted to give a great shout out to this brand. It's called We Makeup. And they're such great eyeshadows, really. I mean, the palette is so thin.
That's everything.
So you can really fit it into anything you want.
If you need coral eyeshadow, I have this.
A little bit too strong, I would say. Anything more on the nude side?
I have mostly nudes, actually.
Well, that's good. I mean, something like
These.
Well, that's great. That's
These are
great. Try and find something like Peachy, you know, like I'm trying to look for a palette which I can show you some peachy colors. I mean, do you know what we can do? Do you have any liquid lipsticks?
yes.
Show me the colors you've got. And I'm going to teach you a great tip
gosh.
because sometimes we don't have everything at hand. So,
Okay. This is my favorite peachy liquid lipstick. It's by Sunny's. It's called Peachy Kinda.
but you know what? I love them. I absolutely adore them.
I know they're so good.
They just can't do anything wrong. So what you're doing, you put a little bit on your hand there, right?
Okay.
And
Yes.
then you're creating a beautiful eyeshadow with the help of your lipstick, which is lovely because then you can get anything you want. And also the great thing about it is that it's long wearing, so it really stays put. So I'm just going to let you do that. I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to do it very quickly because I want to see what you're doing rather than doing my own makeup today. And what I am going to do, actually a really nice idea.
What?
Using lipsticks on your eyes.
Yes, I actually use this for everything. So
Exactly.
It's my lip, it's my cheek, it's my eye.
Exactly. Honestly, Sunny's face is one of my favorite. Still waiting for them to ship to the UK. But I've got I've got all their shades. Everything I have. Just lovely. I love it.
Really? Okay. I'll tell them. They even just actually released a nail polish line. So I have to get that to you. Because I know you always have nice nails.
They normally send me stuff. But yeah, oh my god, yes, definitely. I'd love to try that.
Great.
I'm gonna have to text them actually.
Yes. Hi, Sunny's girls.
Hi girls, I love you guys. One of my favorite brands when it comes to lipstick. They really nail everything, you know? They've done it very well.
True.
Okay, so now we'll have to move to some kind of nude or anything you've got. I mean, I am going to just at least show you what I'm doing with what I've got, which is just grabbing an eyeshadow that is a peach eyeshadow, really. Because that's what we wanted, and we wanted this peach summer look.
Yeah, guys. This was the look that won.
But you know, even if you don't have it, then I can show this kind of color, and then you can show something else. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. You can get some pink. You can get some pink. You can get anything you want.
Okay. Did you just put that in the middle?
Well, if I kind of like created this crease, then the brighter one, yes, I will put in the middle like this. Because sometimes I just like definition, you know? So even if I just want a washy-wash of color, just very, very gentle, I still want it to be very defined. That's just me. You don't have to, but that's just me. So then what you do about it is just you're taking a darker tone and you put it here in the crease, and then in the middle you just put a same kind of color, maybe brighter in the middle, and then it makes the eye just pop and feel a bit more bigger. Does that make sense?
Got it.
But on days that you don't have the time and a very, very kind of like summer look, you don't want to do anything too heavy. So you know what, Janine, I normally just like people to feel comfortable with doing makeup. When you don't feel comfortable doing makeup, then you feel a bit more stressed about it. And that's what I hate to hear about women feeling stressed and they don't know what to do. And it's just not really, it's really fun. You need to enjoy doing makeup, you know?
That's true.
It doesn't always have to be perfection. So can you see? Can you see my makeup?
Yes.
I'm just going to show you this thing because I think you're going to love it. So this one is called Charlotte Tilbury Rose Gold, and it's a cream eyeshadow, which is brilliant for any start. So as in, like, if you want to start your makeup and then on top of that, top eyeshadows. It's just such a beautiful glowy.
In the middle.
In the middle, exactly. So if you've got any highlight or any cream, this one is just acting as an eyeshadow because once it dries, it sets and it doesn't move. So it's great. And it's peach. So there you go. Got some lovely peach vibe.
A lot of people were also asking what good colors are the most suitable for people with tan skin, because most of us Filipinas are morenas or have tan skin. So people were asking like what shades are best for that kind of skin.
Well, it's because I'm very tanned, I think. I've got a very, very tan skin. I mean, originally I am from Tel Aviv, you know that. And I'm used to the sun. Someone just asked the matte eyeshadows, which brand are they? I don't know what we used. Forgot. I mean, I'm using the brand that I showed you before is We Makeup. It's called We Makeup, and this one is Nabla Cosmetics. So yeah, so if you're tanned, obviously you want to use your own shade. So don't use anything that is brighter than your own shade. Well done, Janine. I love what you're doing there. And you know, at the end of the day, you really just want to make sure that you're using the right foundation shade, because you could look brighter or lighter than your shade is, which is a disaster. We do not want that, right?
Oh my God. Yes.
And then basically, I mean, in terms of colors of eyeshadows, it's really up to you. Whatever you like, and whatever you want to use. If you want peach, or if you got brown eyes, then purple. If you got blue eyes, then really everything, but particularly brown. It's really up to you. There is no specific makeup that tan people would use, right? Because it's just the skin tone. With that said, though, tan people sometimes need a very certain bronzer tone. And I love the new Fenty Cream one, which I'm going to show you later. I'm going to show you that later. So I'm just going to move. Great. I just dropped my pencil.
Everyone's also asking for eyebrows.
For eyebrows, of course, we're going to get the eyebrows. Let's just do 2 more things on the eyes, and then we'll do a little bit of pencil here, and then mascara, of course, because how can we not without?
Yes.
And then we'll move to the eyebrows. So basically, I just like to create a little flick at the end, but nothing too dramatic, just a little bit to lift my eye shade. I think it's really nice also for Asian eyes, right? Because that create that lift, create that beautiful lift for the eyes, and elongate the shape of your eye. So it's really flattering. Most times it's really flattering. You don't have to. It's just something that I like doing. So it's a simple brown pencil.
Oh, okay.
And
did you just literally put it at the end?
Yeah, that's it. So I just literally did it at the outer corner of the eye. And I'm pulling it outwards, okay? And then I'm closing it down. But you don't really have to be precise, because the beauty of this thing is not using the other side to poke your eye. But the beauty of this thing is just to blend that and smoke that out. And it really just gives you definition. It's not drama, you know? It's just definition. Can you see that?
Yes.
So it's really subtle.
And it's like you made it soft, right?
Yes, exactly. So I smoked it out. I add it,
So nice.
And then I'm smoking it.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to do the other side as well. It's really easy, by the way, to do a liner when you're looking like this. So when you're lifting your chin up and half closing your eyes or looking downwards, and then you're just creating that little outer corner.
Oh,
and also you can also pull your eye like this to make it even easier. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eye. Whilst you're doing what you're doing, I just like to define under my eye. It gives the illusion of a little bit bigger eye. And I'm using a pencil brush, so that's a very thin brush with a tip that allows me to smoke it. Are you okay, Janine?
Yeah, I'm just laughing because I just found out today what a pencil brush is for, thanks to Omar.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
Every brush can be for anything you want. So funny
Yeah.
enough, I hardly use brush for the same, purpose. You can even use it for your lips. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna let you do that, okay?
Yes.
I'm doing makeup quicker, I'm aware of. But I just also want to make sure that we don't get cut off. So I'm just going to do a little bit of mascara and curling my lashes. And I'm loving this curler. It's from Tweezerman. And whilst you're doing that, what's your favorite mascara?
My favorite mascara is actually it's a local brand. It's from the Philippines. It's called Happy Skin.
Okay.
And it comes with this wand that doesn't have any bristles. But I don't know how it works that it stays curled the whole day.
Oh my god, I want to try this.
This is the one, guys. For everyone in the Philippines. It's Happy Skin, the long lash. It's my favorite.
It's incredible, huh? So innovative,
Yes.
the Philippines with cosmetics. Would you say that you guys got a lot of nice cosmetics brands?
Yeah, and especially in recent years, I feel like there's so many options with local brands that are affordable. So when you come, we definitely have to go on a shopping trip.
Oh, yes, please.
For makeup.
I think when I come, I would like to be on the beach. But yes, shopping would be nice too.
One day for shopping.
Exactly. It's been quite a while since I've shopped for any makeup. I have to be fair. I get sent with quite a lot of products, which is a really fun part of my career because I do get to try it a lot. But at the same time, I don't have the thrill anymore of buying makeup, sadly.
What mascara are you using? That's so nice.
So I do like this mascara actually. It's also bended a little bit, so it's easier to kind of create that lift. You can use it this way, and then you're creating that lift on your... I'm using the Ico, and it's called Black Magic. So this is how it looks like.
I have never seen that.
Ico. I think it's a British brand, I think. But we're now finishing the eyes. And we're going to do a eyebrow. Finally get to the eyebrow. What do you use for your eyebrows?
My favorite's actually Sunny's. I don't know if you've tried their brow gel.
I don't know if I have. I have to try after speaking to you. Definitely.
Let me...
I'm actually, you do that, and I'm going to show you the soap brows, which I'm sure a lot of people know. Who's using
soap brows?
Exactly. Who's using soap brows?
know everyone uses soap brows, but I actually have just this literal bar of soap that works the same way, I think. But
And I
what
wouldn't
soap
be,
brows are you using?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Um,
Apparently, yeah.
let's see how this works. So I'm just gonna spray. In order to use a soap, you really just need to activate that soap with any fixing spray. So I'm spraying that, and you can see I've used it quite a lot. And with the help of a spoolie, we're just gonna grab that and literally, there's a few ways you can do it. So first of all, I'm brushing it against the growth of my brows, right? So, and then I'm literally just fixing that to the direction that I want. And I'm allowing it to set for a second before I go over with any other brow product, because it just, you know, it just brushes it up. But when it dries, it just doesn't move. But you know that, because if you're using a soap that I'm making the same. So, oh my God, look at the difference.
Oh my
Massive
God.
difference.
So you just brush everything up?
Well, first of all, I'm brushing it the other way, right? It doesn't look so attractive.
Yeah.
But I'm brushing it the other way just to make sure that I actually have soap on my eyebrow. And the actual hair is covered with soap. And then I'm brushing it direction I want it to be. And then I'm tapping with my hand.
Because I never know when you're supposed to stop brushing it upwards. Like, do I just brush it upwards all the way, or do I start brushing it this way here?
So it's a good question. So you really need to follow the direction of your natural eyebrow. So some people like to kind of like bring this bit upwards, and then if you can see what I'm doing, even brushing it like this.
Yeah.
But you're just really following direction. I mean, naturally, this should go up, this should go here, and then that one should go towards here, right? So that's just how our eyebrows are built. Yeah. So
It makes such a big difference.
It's honestly my favorite part of makeup, 100%.
Brows.
Because it really changes everything. Now I'm just going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and I'm just going to, a second, I'm just going to brush in between just to fill the gap. And also bear in mind, you don't want your eyebrows to be too dark.
Yes.
So normally I will just brush them like this. And then if I need to, I go take the spoolie again and I'm blending so that it won't be too strong, you know?
Okay.
And that's
so how do you know if you should use a colored brow gel? Should you use a brow gel with a color that's lighter than your hair or the same as your hair color?
Well, it's an interesting question. Me and you, we both have very dark hair.
Yes.
So it's quite clear, you know, it's quite clear that we won't be able to use highlights or blonde brow gel. But some people in this bit here like to keep it, which is, I like doing that too, keeping it very natural. So you're almost not even using anything in this, at the front, at the start of the eyebrow. And if you really want to, what you could do is use a slightly lighter tone than the one that you're using. So you've got two tones, but very similar. And the natural one would go in the front, and then the rest will go in the other area of the eyebrows. Are people in the Philippines like the kind of like brushed up brows trend?
Yes. Yeah.
What else do they like? Because I think they like a lot of like cream blushes and flush cheeks and stuff, right?
Yeah, Korean beauty is huge in the Philippines, so I feel like It's a mix between Korean beauty, which is like super fresh and all skin, and like a clean, rosy face.
Me, what I like.
And then the other half
I
is
like fresh
this.
skin the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go back to the skin whilst you're finishing it, just because I want to give my skin that extra glow, and also because, you know, we allowed the foundation to sit. I just want a lovely moisturizer. It's a moisturizer and spray that I'm using just to give myself a bit more refreshing vibe.
Okay, I'll do that.
You can do that, you can skip that, doesn't really matter. I'm then moving to this bit, which is the bronzing bit. Then I'm just giving myself a good bronze. And this is very important because we're in the summer, right? So we're tanned.
Yes.
We're supposed to be sitting in the sipping pina colada on the beach. And I'm using Fenty brush as well, which is a brilliant brush for foundation.
I noticed that you didn't use an eyebrow pencil. So there's no need for that.
Oh, sorry. Some people say that I'm doing things quite quickly and it's hard to follow me. Oh, but what I can say is, because we only got 1 hour, we're chatting as well, but I've got loads of tutorials on my highlights, so you can go back and see my techniques. I just really want to be able to get Janine a full face so that she won't just leave the live with half the face. So yes. Are you bronzing your cheeks with anything?
Yes, I have this.
Oh, I love Tom Ford. Well done. Well done.
Okay.
So just bronze under the cheekbones. Like this. Yeah. So go like that. Just create that line. Create that line. Then brush upwards.
Oh, okay.
Do not brush downwards because we don't want to bring the cheek down. We want to bring and lift them up. Right? Brilliant. Take that line and brush it upwards. And then temples along the jawline. Whatever you have left, exactly. Well done, Janine. And now take some of that cream blush you showed me before.
Yes.
And I'm going to use this one by Fenty. The new Fenty blushes are beautiful. So if you guys haven't tried them, they've got loads of colors. And I'm thinking actually to mix these two. So one kind of like red and pink at the same time. So I'm going to put a little bit of that, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this pink because it's really summer and fresh.
Okay.
And so we've got them both together, and the same brush. I am just mixing them. They're very, I mean, the more you put, obviously, the more. I love cream products because you can just apply them so quickly on your face.
That's true.
And it gives you that nice glow or that nice blush, and it all looks from within your skin and not, you know, powder and sits on. So it's super refreshing.
And you just put it in the apples of your cheeks?
Exactly. So you can even smile, and then you discover where it is. Right? And if you want a bit more, then you can add a little bit more. And I'm also like pulling it a bit upwards, because that will come beautifully with the bronzer we applied before. So upwards. I'm literally scrolling down whilst you're doing that, just so I can see if anyone asking questions. And they're all very excited about the eyebrows, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Can you see the questions?
I'm looking.
Yes.
I'm looking for questions. No questions. Ooh, everyone are just very, very excited, which is super, super fun.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just ask away. But I can see some questions here.
Okay.
There's a question about how to make the foundation not cakey when the weather is humid.
It's a good question. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're not using a foundation. Maybe even like the one that we used might be a bit too much. I'm not sure. It depends on your actual skin. If your skin is oily, don't use foundation or moisturizer that is too rich with hydration. Don't use oils on your skin. Don't use primers with glow. Don't use any of these things, because otherwise everything just mushed together, you know, and it's just too much when it's hot. So you want the little, as much as you can. The less is better, actually. So something like this, for example, the Laura Mercier, the Laura Mercier Perfecting Primer would be good, because what it does, it smooths the skin, but also it makes sure you're not oily in certain areas throughout the day. So you need to use a primer and the good foundation. Nothing too dewy, nothing too moisturized. And obviously, powder in certain areas. I'm using this now. Can you see that?
Is that the Dior?
Yes, this is the Dior one. So I'm going to use that just to top it on my cheekbones.
Oh my gosh. That's really nice.
That is quite beautiful, I have to say. Then, bear in mind, this is fresh, this is lovely, this is dewy, this is glowy, but we don't want it too much. Again, we want to keep it very subtle. So
was that a clear highlight or like a pink highlight?
So I used this one and this one, and I kind of mixed them both together. What you can also do is you can take the bronzy one, the darker one, and place a little bit on your bronze.
Oh, okay.
But I tend not to add too much, but I just wanted to show you it's a possibility. But I like very little makeup. I don't think, if you're doing makeup the right way, I don't think you need to add a lot. Yeah, and then I'm grabbing a powder. And this one is actually a nice one by Nabla. Do you know Nabla Cosmetics?
No.
Worth checking them out. They're an Italian brand. And they actually got this very interesting brush, which is a pointed brush. Exactly what you're doing right now, I'm doing under the eye. And that pointy brush is really easy to get all the right places. Now this is not a complicated makeup look, so it's quite easy to follow and do. I hope you guys can see. Can see?
Yes.
Good. Now onto the lips, or you're still with the highlighting? Yeah?
Almost done.
Which one you using?
This is L'Oreal. It's this one.
L'Oreal.
So it's nice because it's like oh my gosh, there.
Oh, you've got different shades, which is brilliant. Yes. Brilliant stuff.
I'm not sure if we have this here. I'll check.
I am using Bare Mineral They're nude in Freestyle. It's like a nude lip liner.
Okay, lips.
And I'm only applying it at the ends of my lips, okay? Because I want this bit to be very natural and cheeky. And peachy.
Okay.
Cheeky too.
In the ends.
You see what I did? So I'm contouring my lips almost.
Right on the line.
So here and here in the corner and here and here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look in my mirror. I'm going to use Abundance. This one is a peachy one. Again, very peachy summer look. I think will be looking nice on you. But actually with this, you can use the terracotta by Sunny's Face or any peachy kinda or kind of peachy or peachy kinda.
Yes, peachy kinda. I have that and I have terracotta. So maybe I can mix both.
I love terracotta, but you can mix both indeed.
Me too. I love terracotta. It's a really nice my lips but better shade, I think.
What is the best primer and foundation for oily skin? Something that is not too I would say Armani Luminous is a good one for oily skin, but it really, again, you should be using a primer like what's the name of that primer? Smashbox. Smashbox primer will be great to make sure that your skin is not too oily.
So you put lipstick all over?
Yes. So I've got lipstick on, and what I'm going to do next is just grab one of my brushes I said before I could use, and I'm just literally blending it. And that way you get definition, you get a bit more depth to your lips. It's just a trick I thought I could share with you, but it's not something that you have to do, of course. Actually, I like this on
On the cheek.
Exactly. I'm really in favor of using everything that you have in your kit, and you can really just take one product and make everything of it. That's it, really.
Did you put that under your cheekbone?
Let me see if I can show you with different lights. Sorry, what was the question?
Did you put that last color like right here?
No, always keep it high. You don't want to keep it low.
On top?
Then, yeah. So you always want to keep it where you're smiling. And this bit, you can just clean a little bit so that it won't be very... I'm just moving with my light here so you can see. I don't know if you can see better now or not. I'm just trying. Can you guys see?
Got it. Yes.
I love this color as well from them. It was fantastic. They just came out with this line of very, very, very hydrated lipstick. Anyone wants lipstick that is hydrated at the same time is long wearing, Bare Mineral.
Did you put mascara in your bottom lashes?
Always.
Always. Okay, I didn't do that.
Always.
Okay.
Whilst you're doing that, and because we've got a bit more time, what you can do is take a brighter nude pencil and put a little bit inside your eye. And now this is not going to be terribly attractive to see my inside of my eye. But I don't know, can you see what I did?
Yes.
without.
I love that trick.
And with. It's just super, super fresh. Obviously, it makes your eyes look bigger as well.
Yeah. Hey.
We did well. Well done.
Okay, wait. Let me look for my nude eyeliner. Hi guys. Hi.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty without, and you're also so pretty with makeup. You're so lucky.
Thank you.
You're super, super lucky. I'm gonna put some of that.
Aha. Here.
I'm using this bronzer. Just want to use this bronzer whilst you're doing that to give my skin extra bronze, because I want to pretend like I'm on the beach.
It's the best we can do.
The best we can do, exactly. And then I could just put it on my hands as well with a brush.
There.
Gorgeous, Janine. Well done.
Yay! Hey, that was easy.
That was easy, and it should be, and it should be easy. Makeup should be easy. Yes, we can definitely do that too.
This is MAC Fix Plus Pink Light.
There's also equivalent or Urban Decay, which you can use.
Yes. I have that too. This one, all nighter.
Exactly, and it does the same really. I mean, it's just fixing your face. Just general tips. If you got oily skin, don't use a lot of moisturizer or something that is very, very heavy. If you got oily skin, don't use a cream or highlighting liquid products, because again, everything that is liquid or highlight, you can use highlight, but you can use it in powder. Powder under your eyes, powder in the area where you're oily. Okay? Don't use
maybe I'll put powder
eyeshadow.
now.
Sorry?
You don't put powder after the whole look?
I don't add powder everywhere. No. There is no need to think about it, because we've already applied powder here, powder here. You don't have to. And certain products are absolutely setting your skin as they are. But if I need to, then I'm applying where I'm shining mainly, which is normally the T-zone, around the nose here, under the eye to set the actual concealer. And then some people like to do it, and sometimes I do too, under the contour, just to give it an extra definition.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not baking, I'm not caking. I do that in the kitchen. I don't do that on my face.
Okay. Someone was asking if that's a compact powder. What powder did you use?
Yes. Well, powders, I'm going to give you some few recommendations. I've got the Becca one. Lovely. I've got this one, which is beautiful. It's by Revlon. Sorry. It's a banana powder. It's good for pollution because it really keeps any dirt in the air from penetrating your skin. So it's a great powder. This one is Nabla, and they come in different shades. And again, it's such a great, clever little powder, which I think is also. It's also, I mean, it's not a foundation. No, it's just smoothing. So it really smooths the skin because the powder is great. And one of my all-time favorite will be the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder by Terry, which I'm sure I use it on you.
I don't have that. I have to look for that.
You've got to get one of these ones for yourself, for your kit, because it's lovely. It's incredible. And yes, so the last thing we're going to do, the last thing we can do is just to apply a little bit of glow on your skin, which I'm sure you know that one is by Charlotte Tilbury.
Ah, that's so good. I don't have that.
Okay, you can shop after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a shopping list. I have powder
You can
from
use
Tom
powders as
Ford.
well. Yes, you can use powders
Okay.
as well. You can always take the highlighting bit. And then just add highlight
On your collarbones?
Sorry, highlight on your bones here. Yes, on your décolletage.
How did I get lipstick on my... Okay.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You just tap in the sun. It's all good.
Yay! Oh my gosh, baby, you made it so easy.
This is how it should be. So it will be fun. You know?
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yay.
I'm a bit cautious, but we're not gonna have time to say even goodbye. So first of all, thank you, Janine, for being here with me today and
Thank you so much.
I literally can't wait to see you when you're back in London and when this whole crazy world is just gonna, crazy pandemic is going to pass. And I hope you stay safe. And I'm just gonna take my hands up because I just feel like
Okay. Okay, wait. Let's take a picture.
Exactly. Let's take our hair down just because I want it. A little
Hi,
bit of fun.
Ate JC. My other makeup artist is watching. Hi.
Hi, girls. So send any requests if you want to know any other questions. I'll be happy to answer whilst we have probably 1 more minute of this live, I suppose. I don't know how long.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how long, but thank you so much, Vivi. I had so much fun and I learned so much from you, and I'm so happy to see you again. Oh. And hopefully I can visit you again soon.
And do stay in touch. Please do.
Yes, yes. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Mwah.